Hello everybody and welcome to the Genshin Impact live stream. How's it on this wonderful Thursday? Hello David Hero. You're having a wonderful day? It will become even better so you can watch my live stream. Okay, we've got a Thursday today, so I'm gonna do a bunch of my weekly stuff. Like the Columbina anecdote. And then at the same time, Escoffier and the Transformer. It's just easier to do them all at the same time. Actually, 1 hour left for Transformer. Oh yeah, because last time I forgot to do it on stream. And I used my Transformer off stream a couple hours later. And I think it's like 7 days minus 4 hours. So I might have to like wait a little bit for it. But that's fine. We'll do the dailies. Do the Columbina. Maybe grab artifacts. And then forget about the Transformer again. That's probably how it's gonna go. Okay. Oh, this is the one that's like very annoying to get to. I always get lost. I think if I go this way? No, actually this only goes up, but might be fine actually. I can go up here and just jump over. Hello GP Keep. Oh yeah, that's actually a fairly easy way to get out of here. Might be the intended way. Hyunk. Okay. Oh, it's just this. We'll go with Columbina, because when Columbina is a Kuchenki, she's like a bit cuter. She's got these little wings on her back. Any other character when they are a Kuchenki? They don't have little wings on their back. Moon Goddess exclusive feature. Pew! Oh, she didn't like go flying. Weird. Normally when you like are at the end of the line, you just go shoo! You get out of speed. Was it because I wasn't holding any direction? I don't think I usually am holding any direction though. Yeah. Hello Xnay. Well, Columbina specifically doesn't get much speed when going out of this. Shoo? What do you mean? I can kill some of these guys. The mats might come in handy. But I'm not sure. Do I still need them for anybody? Or will I need them in the foreseeable future? No idea. Not really gonna go out of my way to farm these, but... See enemy, kill enemy. That's usually like a pretty good strategy to like... not be short on materials. Oh, I need to grab plants as well. Right? Because my plants... Yeah, plants are awaiting harvest, but I don't have any water-based plants. I'm pretty sure I have literally 0 seeds. But yeah, dailies first. Then we'll spend resin, then grab some plants, do the Columbina anecdote. Grab artifacts. Arleho. Okay. Level 90, good. Crown normal attack, yeah, that's the only skill that really matters. You ideally don't want to press the burst because it's a DPS loss. And the skill barely does any damage, so just a crown normal attack is perfect. Got the Sig. Got like, yeah, some attack here, not bad. Attack subs always welcome on attack scalers. Usually slightly worse than crit, but still amazing. A little bit of EM if you are playing some sort of melt or vape, EM is great, and maybe you'd even want some more. But if you are playing just Overload or any other team with like no relevant amplifying reactions, then yeah, that's just like a dead substat. 90 to 184, perfect ratio. And just, yeah, solid crit in general. 25 crit subs, that's pretty good. Yeah, a bit of a waste, pyro damage, that's good. And Whimsy is the best set. Yeah, she looks pretty solid. You could try getting like ephemeral attack subs over some of the like flattened ER subs that you have. Especially on like the Goblet and Hat. I went shoe. Because I wasn't holding line, you just go shoo, we get out of speed. Oh, shoo! Okay. I guess that did sound pretty funny. Okay, gotta destroy the Hilichurl towers. We just press 2 E's and we just can go. We are done. Nice. These like fat guys, these fat little flies, are the reason why I have so many crystal flies now. Because like you grab one of them and they already have 2 crystal flies inside. The value. Okay, let's go here. Hello, Sinbad. You feel? That's good. Would be bad to not feel. Feeling is important. Oh, defile, that's not a good feeling. You'd rather not feel that one. Yeah, 4 minutes for this, so I'll first go grab some plants. I need the horsetails. Also, let's switch team. Pyong. And I need 8 of them. Don't mind me, Hilichurl. Oh, he minded me. He will regret minding me. Actually, I'll probably just ignore him. Oh, you can actually like run underneath here. Thanks to Varesa. Because she can run on water for some reason. Columbina can't, but Varesa can. Who's more attuned to water? The moon goddess holding the power of the original 3 moons? Or a cowgirl? Okay, that's like enough plants. Yeah, we've got 10. Can Yans run on water as well? I think so? I think she can. But I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, we still have silk flowers. Wait, also, have I done like all of these? Like forge stuff? Might as well forge a bit more. Even if I already did it for the weekly VP. Wait, oh no! Now Chaska is forging here because the game remembers who you last used to forge. But if there is no character you last forged with, it just picks whatever character you have like active. It was child for me since 1.1, because that's when they added the feature to like remember the last character before you had to like pick a character every time. Or maybe it was like a bit later than 1.1, but yeah, it was child for me. And now because I changed my device, they forgot the child. Oh no! Because this is stored locally, not like... If you play on multiple devices, it's different per device, which is pretty weird. Why is stored a thing like this locally? Like the preferred character to craft something. I see no reason for that to be stored locally. Let's make 10 of these lamps. And yeah, that's 4 items. And yeah, we need to cook 10 dishes as well. Because 10 dishes will be from Escoffier, but I need to cook 10 myself. Oh, I'm out of flour, what? Let's make rye flour as well. The others are looking fine. Yeah. Smoked fowl, I don't have that much. Let's make like 50 more. Since I'm already processing stuff anyways. There is a gadget that makes, yeah, we can accelerate processing by using rocks. Which is so random. Let's make drink 455. Whatever this is. Is this like some collab? We'll have Ayato's sus drink. How do the Raiden-based Lunar Electro team go? Raiden does nothing there. Especially when a drink that's all the rage right now. Except, you're not sure if there's something wrong with the formula or you didn't mix the ingredients enough. The sour beets are too sour, the sweet beets are too sweet, and the fact that you can tell apart the bits in a liquid beverage is probably cause for concern. The very favorite characters are in Columbina. I guess it wouldn't be like that bad. You could even go like Hyper Bloom. You could add some Dendro. Then you could on-field Columbina. You would get like the stacks for Columbina to consume. The Lunar Bloom stacks, and then Raiden's Hyper Blooming from off-field. Strictly worse than Inefa, but would be fine. If you just want to like, you know, use them in like menacing difficulty or something. Or in like Abyss. Would probably work. So yeah, something like Columbina, and Columbina will be on-fielding, not Raiden. Raiden doesn't burst, Raiden just is. Columbina, Raiden, Sucrose, and then some Dendro. Oh, I've already been here. Okay, we've got the 180 so we can go to Liyue and spend the resin. Should I condense it first? Yeah, it's like, if I condense it first, it's 3 times 60. So I can do just 3 runs and spend all the resin. But if I do in 40s, I would have to do 5 runs, because it's 40, 40, 40, 40, 20. Well, Raiden of them has 1 HP, sure. I guess maybe on fielding Raiden wouldn't even be that bad, because if you had Lauma, like if the A Dendro character I mentioned was Lauma, then Columbina can deal a lot of damage as an on-fielder. Without Lauma, her Lunar Bloom really doesn't do much. So I guess Columbina's personal damage on-field wouldn't be that big. On-fielding Raiden shouldn't Shouldn't be terrible. And then you could lower Columbina's energy requirements. Maybe it's actually better. It should at least not be much worse, and maybe it's even better to on-free the Raiden for a little bit. Hey, the floor is different this time. Yesterday it was wooden, and today it's like... whatever this is. What am I doing? Gotta wait for the Raiden buffs. Here, crit damage EM on a defense onset Suns 4-liner. Not the worst. You would really want double crit. Zinek in 10 minutes? What do you mean in 10 minutes? Even all the successful videos I have watched, they always say that it takes them like hours. I think the fastest one I saw, the guy said it took him 4 hours. And some say that it took them like 10 hours. What do you mean 10 minutes? You can record? Sure. Show me then. And tell me the secret to the consistency. Because if you actually have a consistent method, I would be very glad to see it. Or if there's like a video you used to like teach you the consistency trick thingy, you could send that as well. Also, apparently there is like a small difference between Ether and Lumine, so if you have Lumine, maybe the setup is slightly different. You do have Ether, okay. Is this ever a piece? It has no crit rate? If you are capped on crit rate, it's like the best piece you can play. Why would you be capped on crit rate though? In selling back and jumping with Traveler, you just jump up. Like what, with Traveler? Jump in place? I was doing that before as well, but all that does is... just cancel the rock animation. It doesn't really do anything. I'm not sure what you mean. Because I've done a bunch of different things. I've done like just E and then jump in play and switch. I've done E and jump back. I've done E, switch to Jean, walk back with Jean. I've done all of these. Oh, that's already all the resin, by the way. I killed him one too many times. So I don't even understand what the difference is now. From your description. Okay, first let's go to the Columbina anecdote. Okay, I'm very curious. Or maybe you just got Giga lucky, but you say you can reproduce. Have you actually done it multiple times though, or did you just get it once and quit? Although if you got it in 10 minutes, you probably have a better method. Very unlikely to just be luck. Oh, we've got more paintings! More bread paintings? Did it a couple of times. Intriguing. I mean, the Auroron ones looked cooked.
私の部分はこれでいい？
キャンバス？ってことは、
いいタイミングだね。
大芸術家メイラじゃないか。久しぶりだな。
So, what are we just in time for?
さっきメイラを連れて月に行ってきたの。
隣の花畑を散策してきた。みたいに簡単に言うなよな。羨ましいぜ。月へは何しに行ったんだ？絵の取材か？
半分正解。月でガテンを開く場所を決めてきたの。ガテンのこと覚えてる？
ああ、もちろん覚えてるぜ。月神をテーマに大芸術家メイラ
Wait,
の
what?
作
I
品
don't
を展
remember.
示するってやつだな。
Huh?
絶対招待してくれよな。
もちろん。メイラはね、周りの細かい変化を察知できるの。私が月から戻ってから変わったって言われてね。月に何か特別な秘密があるのかもって案内を頼まれたの。
なるほど。さすが芸術家だな。
So, the special thing.
いろいろ回ったけど、どこもしっくりこなかったみたいで、それで君が乗ってた宇宙船のあるところに向かったの。
Our spaceship? Well, that's certainly quite special.
でも、メイラが気になったのは宇宙船そのものじゃなかったみたい。
どういうことだ？お前の周りをぐるぐる回ってるけど、どうしたんだ？
あの時もこうだった。多分、宇宙船を見た時の私の様子が気になったんだと思う。
どういうことだ？
宇宙船を見た時、旅人と一緒に来た日のことを思い出したの。あの日、
So cheesy.
旅人と一緒に船の中からテイワットを眺めてた。旅人は過去の真実を見つけて、私は家を見つけた。今でも思い出すと穏やかで幸せな気持ちになるの。こんな気分は生まれて初めて。それで
Who would have thought that Columbina would become our girlfriend?
君と一緒に月に行ってから起きたこととか。そしたら絵のアイデアが浮かんだみたいで喜んでた。
そうだったのか。じゃあいよいよ大芸術家が筆を取るのか？月の旅で得たインスピレーションがどんな対策を生むのか楽しみだぜ。
Oh shoot, I don't have my like screenshot program set up yet. So I need to be careful when taking screenshots of stuff. Not are we going to use this paint this time?
今回はちょっと特別。
In Tevats.
私たちだけの絵の具が欲しいってメイラが。
どういう意味なんだ？
旅のこととか、旅で得た喜びが思い出されるような、そんなものがいいかもね。心配しないで。見せるだけでいいから。旅人の大切なものを絵の具にしちゃったりなんかしないよ。
What did you give her?
月の土とみんながくれた季月の夜のカード。
なるほど。つまり今回の冒険の旅を象徴するものってことだな。旅人、お前に任せるぜ。
Will I pick from the legendary items we have? This part of the journey. Colors that represent this part of our journey. Oh, I only have one possible pick. Mood Prayer Blossom from Columbina. But I thought we could like pick any of these legendary items, like the Tainted Blood or Monolith Fragment, all of these, right? And it would have like unique dialogue depending on which one we picked. Who won the Wonderland Cosmosphere? But no, it's just this.
うん素敵だと思う
And even though there's only one item, the dialogue is generic
気に
anyways.
入ってくれたみたいだな。早速描き始めたぞ。
Okay, I will turn off autoplay so that I don't miss the
こうして見
painting.
るとメイラの絵ってコロンビーナが生まれてからこれまでをギュッと詰めた物語みたいなもんだな。
And that story isn't over yet.
おう、凄腕画家の新作をもっと見たいしな。お、もう描き終わったのか？相変わらずの早業だな。どれどれ？おお、すごく綺麗だぞ。
Actually, wait, if I just do print screen, oh shoot, because this will take both screens by default, right? Yeah, wait, that's kinda cooked. Oh my god. I can't use this. Shoot, I have to like figure out my screenshot settings now. Capture settings? Screenshot and screen recording privacy settings. Okay, capture settings maybe. Screenshot and game clips will save. Nah, these are like recordings. Screenshot and screen recording access. No. No. I should just be able to open the snipping tool, maybe? No. Oh, window. Or full screen? Whoa, what just happened? No, it takes both screens! Oh my god, I should have set this up before. How do I change this, man? I can go with like window. And press print screen? No, it doesn't even. Why isn't it working? Man, I'm wasting so much time right now. Let me Google this. Alt print screen? Oh yeah, that's how it worked before. Yeah, now I remember. That's what I had to do in the past. Before I had my automatic screenshot setup, I would have to do alt print screen every time. Okay, I think I've got it. Yes, now I can just save this. Oh wait, I already saved it anyways. I actually succeeded in saving it before. Okay, whatever. Okay, we can go now. I need to set up Sherex. Ideally today.
月から眺めるテイワットってこんなに綺麗なのか？
なんでメイラに変わったって言われたのか理由が分かったかも
なんでだ？
この絵で思い出したのあの時月からテイワットを眺めながらふと思ったんだずっと家を探してさまよってきたけどこんなにも綺麗な家が2つもできたってね大切なものがある場所家族や友達がいる場所こそが 家だから。
A lovely thought.
ありがとう。これからも時々月霊たちを連れて月に遊びに行くよ。君たちもよかったら来て。私のもう一つの家に。
Can we? Can I? Visit the other home? I really want to.
月霊たちのガイドをしてくれるの？じゃあお願いね。賑やかな旅になりそう。
How do I go to your other home? You can't tell me you are welcome to come and then not give me a way to do so. That's kinda nasty. She's so rude. Okay, let's go do my escoffier cooking. And is my transformer ready? It's only been half an hour, so probably not yet. Maybe let's wait for the transformer. It's just a little bit of time. In the meantime, we can collect artifacts. I want to start my, like, gene damage attempts. But then Sinbad said he has a 100%, or at least, like, you know, very high success rate strategy that takes minutes, not hours to execute. So I kinda want to wait for that, but I don't know. Would be lovely to do this before Lantern Ride. What was that noise? Because when Lantern Ride hits, you know, like, I won't be able to spend the entire day on this. Oops. That was a fail. When going downhill, Verasa can be a bit better. Because Chaska hovers and has to, like, fall. And the falling is slower than going quick. When going uphill, Chaska is better, unless it's vertical, and then Chaska raises very slowly. Whoop. Also, let me take a look at my inventory. Okay, we still have space. And we also got nothing interesting today. No! Why did I dash? How did I get up there now? Oh my god, can he... Okay, yeah, the goat gets me up. That's good. I just dashed off like a fool. But yeah, going like this, the extra vertical speed is like free. You don't slow down at all horizontally. A separate vector just gets added. If you're just running with a regular character though, not Chaska specifically, then your speed gets like slightly reduced, your horizontal speed, because part of it gets used up to go uphill. But Chaska goes forward separately, and then the, like, up is like a different force. The thing that keeps you going upwards. Because just the ground repelling her as she glides. No, 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 no! Oh my god. Okay, at least it's pretty easy to go back up. But I've already, like, messed up twice today. Fell off with Chaska and now also, like, let an artifact fall off. That's a bit more unlucky though. These guys, the... How are they called again? The Monetu? These are like special Monetu though, they have like a different name, no? Whatever, they have like a higher pickup range than normal characters. So you don't have to be that close to an artifact to pick it up. Pretty good because they're like small and clunky. Which that means you can pick stuff up from quite far away. You don't need to like stop or back up to hit stuff if it's flying in a different direction. You can just like grab it as it flies. Oops, no, no. That was bad. Having Shilonen here is pretty lovely to go up this wall faster. Oh, whatever. If I could go up here faster, I would be waiting for the Wanderer skill cooldown. I guess if I use the character other than Wanderer to climb up this wall, his skill wouldn't be on cooldown. But the fact that I have to like, with Wanderer specifically, even if I could fly up immediately without having to climb, it wouldn't be faster because I would wait for his skill. Because his skill puts him at the like exact right height for these artifacts that otherwise would be fairly annoying to pick up. Oops, usually I go with Virasa here, she's a bit faster. But Chaska's fine as well. Sassy doggo. Inazuma. Let's hope my PC doesn't crash today, right when I'm about to collect my final like 100 plus spots. I haven't actually done anything since last stream to improve my stability because I don't know what I can do. Slow my memory even more. Oh! Actually I was supposed to check something. How much memory am I using? Like, could I run on 16 gigs? I'm only using 12.5 gigs right now. The memory consumption hasn't changed much since I got Windows 11. So I could have 16 gigs and still be fine. I won't be using more memory than this. I guess if I opened more Chrome tabs or something, but... Yeah, so I could run on a single streak. So on a 70 streak, very nice. That's a lot of days. That's bigger than all my Genshin streaks, especially after they got reset. I used to have like a almost 200-day streak on Genshin character, Genshin, but I changed my device and I didn't back up my Genshin settings. So they got all reset because it's just saved in cookies locally. There is no like account system. Whatever. I play Genshin for the love of the game, not for streak chasing. If I only played Genshin for streak chasing, I would have rage quit after ruining my Zenless streak. Okay. And now the moment of truth. Just do not crash now. Because right now I will pick up my 100th spot. Right now this entire area got loaded. All of these, right? I'll pick up the 100th spot. And then if I reload the game from this point on, starting now, all artifacts around me will disappear. Right? So... we must just survive this little
ダイビングヒップ
portion.
吹き飛べお急げ
This is where I crashed yesterday. Okay, I'm fine. It looks like. Oh. We're not missing out on 20 artifacts today. Although I will be still teleporting. Cause it seems like teleporting and restarting stages is what can cause crashes for me. So we're still not out of the woods just yet. Because right now I will teleport. Okay. There will just be one more.
ぶつからないように遅刻遅刻
We are fine. Like, my PC shouldn't be crashing. Oh. A miracle I didn't, like, Varas's dash didn't get interrupted here. Oh no, here I just run. Running is not only safer, but also faster.
時間が
Welcome back, Sid. You were sick this whole time, that's why you weren't able to join the stream. That's absolutely fine. I'm here every day. Always have been, always will be. I mean, maybe not. At some point I will probably
たまた吹き飛べ
grow tired of streaming, but it's been like how long? 4 years or something at this point? So yeah, you can take a break from Genshin, come back after 3 years, come back to my stream to catch up on what has happened. And you will do the squats in a sec.
そこ頭突きヒーロー見参や
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's been a while since the last character birthday. Rosara's on the 24th. 5 days without a birthday? Quite impressive for Genshin. Because we've got over 100 characters already. Which character would you like me to check out? Columbina? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Level 90 is good. As an HP scaler, and she has reactions as well. Talent level 7 and 6. Yeah, make sure to, farm weekly bosses, farm her mats. Both talents are very good. Just take the burst to 7 now and then like 8, 8, 9, 9. Doesn't really matter which one you level up first, but you want to keep them like even. And ideally you want to go all the way to 9 or 10. If you have the crowns. Jadeful Splendor is a weapon. But you're probably better off. You're probably better off using Prototype Amber. Because this gives you a bit of energy and damage bonus. But the damage bonus doesn't really do that much for Columbina. Because her lunar damage doesn't scale with damage bonus. So you're probably better off using Prototype Amber, the craftable weapon from Mondstadt. It also gives you HP percent, also gives you energy, but more of it. And gives you healing, heals the entire team. So that one usually will be more useful. Also as a 4-star it's cheaper to level up, because you will want to level up your weapon, whatever it is. Whatever you end up running. And then for the stats, you do have HP, you don't have a better weapon right now. I mean, the Prototype Amber is craftable. Hopefully you can craft 1 or 2. Ideally 5 though. Because yeah, that's the craftable weapon from Mondstadt. You get billets for free throughout the course of the game. So you must have been able to craft at least some. If you don't have any, you should at least have billets to craft it. But yeah, HP, that's good. And some HP substats are always welcome. EM substats are also kinda nice. But yeah, crit is what you want to focus on. She gets 15 crit rate from one of her passives. So this will actually be 64. 65 almost crit rate to 181 crit damage. A bit lowish on the crit rate. You would want to see a bit more of it. Ideally, like yeah, pieces with more crit rate like the Goblet, the Suns have no crit rate. Would be welcome, but it's not like horrible. 33 are though might be a bit unplayable. Especially with Jadeful Splendor, which gives you even less energy than Amber. If you had Prototype Amber, depending on the team, you would need like 60 to 80 ER. With Jadeful Splendor, you would probably need like 40 more. So more like 200 to 220. So like if you keep this weapon, you definitely need ER Suns. And even if you are gonna do Prototype Amber, you might still need ER Suns depending on the team. You definitely need to hunt down some ER substats though. If you got like 10% per piece, you'll be pretty much good with Prototype Amber. Right, because Prototype Amber, if you don't remember, it's this weapon. And you can craft it. You can craft it using Northlander Catalyst billets. They're like here at the bottom? Or where? No, here. No? Oh, here we go. Actually, I don't have any catalyst. I don't have any Northlander catalyst billets. But if you have some like Midlander or Borderland catalyst billets, you can convert them at a crafting table into the other billets. Hello, Sid. Completed Shiguin's story quest was nice and pretty wholesome at the multi after that, but got 2 sack swords. So 60 pity now on the weapon banner. Yeah, I'm like 60 pity on the weapon banner as well. And I can't lie, it is slightly tempting. Yeah, exactly 60 PT. You think you have that one? Yeah, that would be great to play it. More energy and bonus healing for the team, and make sure you level it up to 90. Okay, is my thingy ready now? No, it's still like a little sliver here. See, this is like 1 pixel wide, and then becomes like a couple pixels wide up top. Because I want this to be ready, and then we can do everything else. So I can go to Miliastra to do the popular Wonderland for the daily quest. Is the one name? Yeah. Gotta get some sleep. Have a good night. Okay, we just press U and exit. Oh, and I can click one run to play and then pick one of the AFK ones. This is faster. Saves a click or two. I have enough pools that I could guarantee it, but I don't know. I think it's better if I don't pool. It would be good investment for both my Columbina Flynn's team and my Z-Buy team though. It's like, you know, 2 for 1. So, got this. How much is required? Probably like 20 more than if you played Amber. So maybe like 80 plus. A bit less if you have like double Hydro in your team. A bit more if it's like triple Dendron Nefer. Because like Nefer, Lauma, Columbina, Nahida is probably like the... From like good teams that you can play with. Columbina, this one probably has the least energy. For Columbina in it. Wait, let me TP. How much AR do I have? Because like from what I when I was doing rotations at the training dummy, I was doing fine with my Columbina, and she's 170 on Amber, and her burst was coming up like just on time. I wasn't switching to her with already full energy. Sometimes I would have to like even wait a second for one more particle to catch. So it seemed like the 170 was like exact for me. Although I sometimes was switching a bit too early on to her, because the issue with Columbina in a Flames team is that her skill cooldown is 17 seconds, so she slowdowns my rotation by 1 second, and I'm already used to doing 16 seconds rotations, so I'm switching to Columbina and there is 1 second on her skill left, and it's like, oh. So I can stay on Flames a bit longer, grab more particles on him and just generate more particles on him as well. Right, so like if I remember to stay on Flames for a sec longer, then maybe the like final 10 energy will not be needed and 160 would be enough. But this is like very close to optimal for me. And if I switch to Sig, I will need more energy, because Sig generates less than Amber. It's that simple. Okay, let's do some Escoffier cooking. Even if my transformer is not ready yet, I have to do this anyways. And we'll see. No, it's still not ready. When the Furina pets hit the thingy, it can go a bit faster. Why is the octopus not interested in cooking? Okay, that's ready. I also healed them up, because now after using Furina's E, Everybody's at half health and they will get wrecked. And I should start tomorrow? Yep. And yeah, we are still waiting for this. So in the meantime... I think I'll just go do some tries on this. You will read at least one PT for Zibai. Yeah, I should be safe for C0 or 1.
武力行使の許可をか揺らぐことなしまた力で分からせ
Are good replacements? Harbinger of Dawn is decent,
武力行
but
使
if you
の
take
許可
some damage, it stops working.
見えないだろ
Man, I was too late on the Jin switch. Why is it so hard to switch from Jin to from Zhongli to
武
Jin?
力行使の許可を確認
I don't have this issue with any other swap here.
一応
Right, every other swap is smooth.
天道
いざ
And then Zhongli to Jin is like such a pain. And that's the most important one. Anything other than Harbinger of Dawn? Chiori Sig is good.
武力行使の許
And
可
then that is like the not uncraftable defense sword, but that already becomes a bit cope. We're already in cope territory with that one.
武力行使の許可を確認
めくれまし
霹靂戦時
I'm taking too long to switch, man. Nah, the episodes are
武
bad.
力行使の許可を確認
They give you damage bonus. You don't want damage bonus.
見えないだろ
You don't have Chiori Sig. I mean, it's better just pull Z-Basic if you want to play a 5-star weapon on her.
武力行使の許可を確認
いざ勝負
Crit defense EM.
一応目を
EM a bit lesser than the other two. Oh!
天理チョーク
Oh! We got it! We got it! Oh! What was this? Like the fifth attempt or something? Didn't need Sinbad's advice.
伝えてある
Like fifth try or something. And like somebody could come to the stream and be like, "Oh my god, this strategy is so consistent, it works every time." And like, no, this is like after 4 hours of attempts, the past 2 days. Although to this like jump back strategy, I switched. Maybe I had like an hour of attempts with the jump back. Maybe an hour and a half. We gotta use a fragile, even though I'm almost out of them. All are garbage. Maybe at least a good instructor's piece. This one is decent. Yeah, that's a good Shironen piece. Let's go. We got a good piece from this. Okay, now I can just demolish the first boss with Columbina Inefa Flins. Right? And Bam Dyer cleared? And because we did this in 20 seconds... I could maybe... I mean, this is 120 seconds, so like, way too much. But this also I played really badly. I could get a better time on the crab. If I can do this in like 80 seconds... There is no way. Yeah, this was very fast. The damage was kinda sick. But yeah. If I could do this... in like 100 seconds? No. Because then this would be 120. We need 180 seconds, right? Yeah, for the best. I'll need to do this in like 60 to have hope here. So I have like 100 seconds for this. There is no way I do this in 60 seconds. The team is not that busted. I have like 180k DPS with this. Yeah. No shot. But no shot I do this any faster than 100. Full Amphoris experience. What do you mean by Amphoris experience? The infinite loop? 33 million cycles? Didn't think I would clear it like that. Apparently, because like there is this thingy called the Exalted Ones. If you play on lower difficulties, some characters get buffed, and the characters that get buffed, that get bonus stats, they are determined by who people actually use to clear Dire. And apparently in China, so many people already use this strat that Jin, the MC, Tinari, and Zhongli all have become the Exalted Ones. They are the most used characters on this boss in China. Whoa, I got so much energy. Oh, I failed to switch to Inefa properly. Oh my god, man. Also, I didn't switch to Sucrose. If I could do my big burst now. But I should be doing this. Switch back to Sucrose. Could have I done the big burst there? I probably could have. Man, I'm playing this so badly. But it should be good. He will do the shield phase again now. And then he gives you full energy here. Oh. Okay, I can definitely play this so much better. This is fine. First try fail, but yeah. A bunch of mistakes. Gotta readjust to actually playing a regular team. Gotta stay a tiny bit longer here. Gotta stay a tiny bit longer, hit him a couple more times. This is looking better now.
目を閉じて暗闇は怖いですか。さあほら死の底へ。
Give me energy, bro.
さや
No, that's rude.
超拡散形態殲滅モード掃除対象
新月が来る移して
安全距離
お静かに。ほら夜です
Oh, I didn't
ね。
do a normal attack before.
いやさせいはっ目を閉じて夜ですね。いや
吸引テスト開始
Oh no, I'm so close!
三月よ輝け
If I switch to Sucrose and did like 2 swirls, I mean, it's very doable. For sure, for sure. I could have probably finished him off here.
満ちて
掃除対象キュッ安全距離
ほらお静かに。暗闇は怖いですか。いやさ目を閉じて。いやはっさあ
6308
新月が来る移して
防衛モード起動塵となってください吸引テスト開始
お静かに。死の底へ。いやいや夜ですね。
Stay a tiny bit longer here.
7号式
Now
モジュール
Sucrose
今宵
burst.
月を捧ぐ
絶縁消費
Oops, I was a bit slow on that.
6308
ほら
I could have done the big burst here, before even pressing my E.
さ
Would have been slightly more damage. Because then I could have gotten 2 mini bursts
暗
anyways.
闇は怖いですか。はっ
殲滅モード掃除対象
満ちて
三月よ輝く
目を閉じて。
I don't have full Sucrose buff up tank here. Wait, could have I casted my big burst again?
ほら夜ですね。
安全距離
Oh!
今宵
And yeah, see, the energy is like exact on
月を
my...
捧ぐ
塵となってください吸引テスト開始
夢なき眠りへようこそ。お静かに。いや死の底へ。
Barely cast this burst.
暗闇は怖いですか。
無双の風三月よ輝け交渉は終わりです
目を閉じて。暗闇は怖いですか。
And yeah, now we still have 1 more mini burst.
お静かに。
That's like way overkill now. Right, 5 seconds and this bird did a lot of extra damage. Now, I need to reapply Vivi. So I would have done less damage had I not switched to Sucrose for a normal attack. The issue was that my skill wasn't ready. And that's because of like bad burst and skill timing. Or maybe my Sucrose just doesn't have enough ER. Because here, what you want to do is you want to always Sucrose E or burst right before and right after Fleens. The first rotation is like normal. I start Columbina Inefa, Sucrose, Fleens, but then after Fleens I go Sucrose, then I go Columbina Inefa, and then Sucrose again, and then Fleens. That's to keep, like, ideally perma Vivi uptime, and also Sucrose EM buff uptime. For Vivi you just can do normal attack and it's fine, but for her EM buff I need to E or burst. So, I might need more ER, because just skill alone doesn't have enough cooldown. Like, the skill cooldown is too high to do it every time, so I need to burst sometimes instead of skilling. But then my energy generation is not enough to do that reliably either. I managed to do this, the Jin trick on the second boss. Yep. The strategy I did was to jump back with the Traveler. So after I would, run up to the boss, E him, Jin charge attack, switch to Traveler, put a rock. And then instead of just switching to Jin and instantly doing a charge attack, I would jump back with Traveler first to make some distance. Then I would switch to Jin and then do the charge attack while I was further away. This way I'm not as close to the boss, so I don't slide as much. Of course, I still need like an hour of attempts. It wasn't like instant, but I tried 3 hours with the previous strat, didn't work, and 1 hour with the new strat, and we got it. And it was very quick, 20 seconds. That's one of the faster ones I've seen. Gotta use the other fragile here as well, even though I only have 2. When you clear dire, you gotta use a fragile. That's when you get the best pieces. This is fine. Yeah, like this is pretty decent actually. Yeah, could be playable. We don't really care about other stats on like Klee. So you just gotta roll decently. If this was a 4-liner, I could even consider rerolling it if it rolls badly. Well, like this probably not. Is the EM HUD ever useful? It's an EM set, so like kinda yeah. Even as an off piece, this is worth it. Sometimes. Like for my Lauma, I use a 2-piece. But I'm still curious in your strat, Sinbad. Apparently Sinbad has a strat that he can do consistently in 10 minutes. Hello, Rodosel Kisser. So I'm still curious in your strat. What do you do to get it this consistently? Okay, level 90, C6, Triple Crown, only R1 Daybreak Chronicles though. Very low investment Venti. Oh yeah, and we have the new Day carved from Rising Queens. Venti already had a set that wasn't like totally garbage in Desert Pavilion Chronicle, but this is still should be slightly better. Very slightly, but also it's like a way better set to farm than Desert Pavilion Chronicles. So yeah, it's much more value per resin. So yeah, attack subs, always nice to see. Then we got 44 crit rate, you get plus 20 from the set. And that's it, right? I'm not missing any extra crit rate. You have 64 crit rate to 250 crit damage. That's kinda cooked. You need a crit rate HUD. You need a crit rate HUD in this build. Because yeah, a bunch of lost damage. Because of a pretty terrible ratio. 47 ER looks decent, yeah. Should be good. Especially in double anemo. But even in single anemo. I mean, I would always play like Faruzan. Probably. I mean, not always, but usually. If you're doing main DPS event, you would play Faruzan. And then you are definitely chilling with energy. If he's solo anemo, this might be like a bit low. Maybe you'd want like 10 or 20% more. And yeah, the set is great. Just gotta play a crit rate HUD, it's that simple. Yeah, with Farzan you shouldn't have to worry about energy. And just in time, before the Genius Invocation TCG hit battle mode automatic artistry, I mean no, the Lantern Ride, just before Lantern Ride, we got Dire. Gotta claim my rewards though, because you don't get the skins automatically, you need to go back here and claim the rewards. You're waiting for the Inazuma buff for your C6 Kazuha? He's pretty unlikely to be buffed, but he could get some. But I would be more expecting like a yokai buff. If anything. So Kazuha wouldn't apply. But that would mean Yoimiya doesn't apply either, and Yoimiya desperately needs a buff. Yoimiya is like a bottom 3 DPS, 5-star DPS in the game. Dire cleared, yep. Got the 20-second clear on Battlefield 2. Oh yeah, some of his scope. I mean, C6 is good. C1 and C4 are absolute garbage. And also C3 and C5 don't do much either. C2 and C6 are the only good cons. And yeah, this took me like 5 minutes of attempts today. I got like 5th try, maybe even less than 5 minutes. Probably got a better time. I mean, on this one fight. Not on the entire thing. I didn't even get the 180. But yeah, what is yours? To check battle records of friends, I need to go here. Oh yeah, 42 seconds with C6 Mawujka. And we got 20 with fall damage. This is very impressive. I guess yes, it cons are kinda stuck. That's why it's so quick. Because Nuviet cons don't do like that much, actually. I won't be surprised if Furina did comparable damage. C6 Jin better than C6 Mawujka. Confirmed right here. Yep. 27 seconds. I did not expect I would be doing this boss with something other than fleens. I was like so sure that this boss we would just go fleens again like last time. Oh, actually here I didn't even... I didn't get the Dire clear because I couldn't beat this guy on Dire. Because I didn't do the proper Mawujka combos. But yeah, this boss I cleared in 52 seconds back like with this Aino team. Dire is roughly double the HP, so you take roughly double the time, right? So I could have cleared him in 100 seconds even with Aino on Dire. And I was like, yeah, this boss comes back, we do the same thing, right? And then we have to figure out the other two. Turns out, no, this is the boss we choose to play Fleens on top. Did Albedocon's change make him better than before? I mean, of course he's better. How could he not be better after getting buffed? Now, his cons aren't like enormous, but every con did get improved. Actually, wait, can I even see the... Oh yeah, I can select buff. Yeah, and now we see them. Right? So this used to just give you energy. Now it gives him 50 defense as well. I actually picked this from the con selector. C2. Oh yeah, C2 is like the automatic ults now, right? Yeah. So normally, in order to get the Albedo... So Albedo's buff before C2 only scales with attack, so it's pretty bad, right? And the C2, the old C2, gives the ult a defense scaling. Now we still have the defense scaling on the ult. The beginning here is like the same, almost. But then you also get the ults like passively casted. You don't actually need to press the ult button. The ult just casts itself whenever you get like these stacks. What is the cooldown on this? Do you get it like twice per rotation or only once? I don't even know. But yeah, he auto-casts the ult and still applies the EM buff, so lowers his field requirements. Now you just E. You don't ever need to burst, and you still get the EM buff. For teams that don't care about the EM buff, you didn't burst in the first place, so there's just a bit of extra damage from Albedo. But for teams that do care about the EM buff, it also shortens his field time, which is pretty nice. C4 is still pretty bad. Now, it gives you extra plunge damage, like before, and now it also gives you like Xianyun-like jumps, but the issue is that doing a jump like this, doing a high jump to do a plunge with C4, consumes a Silver Isotoma. And Silver Isotomas are those small flowers he summons, and that's actually what causes him to do like double the damage that he did before. So if you do these plunge attacks, that means that you deal less damage with your skill on Albedo, and also, these Silver Isotomas are also what keeps his skill working if it breaks. So if a boss walks over your flower and destroys the flower, if you have Silver Isotomas, you still continue dealing damage, everything is fine. But then you do like 2 plunges, the Isotomas get consumed and you lost your skill. So this is like not actually that great. You don't actually want to do those plunges because they nerf Albedo. This is very weird. the fact that he consumes the silver as Thomas for this. It should have just been like limitless jumps or something, or just like don't bother adding this, because jumping actively like hampers you now. You deal less damage when you jump, unless you need to plunge for some reason, because you're facing like the weasel plunge boss, which also doesn't move, which is good. Will not destroy your flower when it's in the like underground form. You shouldn't use this, right? You shouldn't be like, oh, I will make a plunge team with albedo. No, this is like an emergency type of thing because it lowers your albedo's output. So this con is weird. And for C6, what's the difference now? Oh yeah, before it gave 17% damage bonus, and now increase the damage dealt by fatal blossom by 250%, and originally it was like 30% or something. Oh no, here it's 300. I think this doubles his burst damage. Or no. So yeah. When you burst, you also destroy the silver isotomas, and you can have 2 of them, and then each of them is like having 4 stacks of this. So you deal triple the burst damage. And then you get more damage? I don't actually. Yeah, I know the C6 is kind of complicated. He deals way more burst damage with C6. But it's kind of dunk. So they can just mostly make him do more damage, right? C2 and C6. Also a bit less field time. If you cared about the EM buff. If you were to cast the burst before. And C1 is more defense for albedo, which is also more damage. Also bigger buff, but like ideally you get enough defense on him even without C1. So then the extra defense just means you can build some like extra damage bonus or something. Can I replace Iluga? Like, can I replace Aino? Brother, we have no idea what she does. Also, the more likely option is that it replace your 4th slot, because that's even more cope than your 3rd slot. Iluga is not like irreplaceable for sure. Iluga is just one of the options, but he is the best Z-Buy support. At C6. C6 Iluga only. Before C6 he's not even like top 2. But yeah, C6 Iluga is the best Z-Buy support, so the 4th character you have in your team, who is worse, because they are not the best Z-Buy support, they get replaced. Most likely. The thing is, if you want to play albedo with Z-Buy, you kinda really want another Hexerai character. So, like, Sucrose or Mona. And they aren't terrible, but they aren't great either. Right, because Sucrose cannot swirl anything. Mona mostly buffs damage bonus, which is kinda eh. It's not worthless, but it's not great. Because Z-Buy does have some, like, base scalings, but not much. Only C6 Iluga works. You need at least C2 for him to, like, function. Before C2, Iluga cannot equip the Silken Moon set, so you don't even have, like, a set to play on him before C2. So I would not even think about using him before C2. Between C2 and C6, he's, like, okay. But you could be better off running, like, C6 Goro with Zhongli or something. Or, like, Inefa and something. Like, you know, just like, there are better options. Before he is C6. But it's all fairly close anyways. But yeah, it's a bit sad that he's a character that only works with one other character, and he's not even best in slot until he's C6. That's kinda not it. Inefa should be the best. I mean, the best Z-Buy team in this patch should be Z-Buy, Columbina, C6 Iluga, and Inefa. If you don't have C6 Iluga, you play like... Actually, I don't know. Goro Zhongli instead of the Inefa. Because if you play Goro, you need 3 Geo for his max buff. So you can play Goro Inefa. So it's like Goro Zhongli at that point. Zhongli has good Geo up. So Zhongli makes you get more Lunar Crystallizes. Oh, we got some Trenchants back, that's good. Do I want these? I don't know actually. Wait, what do I want? What gates me right now are like the boss mats more so than the talent books, right? I have 30 of them. I don't need more. Durin maybe? Oh. No, I got enough. Huh? Okay. Sure. Why not? And what about Zibai? Which books does she use? Maybe I could use her books. I think she uses the books that I don't have much of. Gold. These guys. Yeah, I don't have any golden books. We pick Zibai books.
お茶会は淑女の
Gold. Own 0. You're thinking of playing Itto, Iluga, Columbina, and Goro. Nah, Iluga does nothing in this team. He does nothing. I mean, he gives like a very small buffs to non-lunar damage, but it's really bad. He's Zibai only. What if we get Linnea, who if Linnea is gonna be a lunar crystallized character, then maybe he could work as a support for main DPS Linnea. In case you skip Zibai and then play her as like the only one. Kinda like you can play, you know, Inefa on field without fleens. Stuff like that. Maybe you can play Linnea only without Zibai. And then Iluga could work for her as well. That could be like the only other character. But you need talent lunar crystallized damage. That's the only thing he actually buffs by a relevant amount. Lunar crystallized damage from talents. So talents that deal regular geo damage, lunar crystallized damage from reactions, Also, you need to be on field. It's only on field lunar crystallized damage from talents. If that's not what your character does, Iluga does not do anything for them. Ascendant Gleam. I guess. I guess he should be better than Aino in that case. But why would you need Ascendant Gleam actually? Columbina doesn't benefit from Ascendant Gleam much. What do you need it for? Physics works for him? For who? Iluga with Itto? No. Iluga only works with characters who deal lunar crystallized damage on field from talents. Itto does not have lunar crystallized damage from talents, thus Iluga does not work for him no matter what con. Better AoE or something with Ascendant Gleam? Yeah, it does, but it's not worth playing a useless character just to get more AoE on the skill. This is only here. You know why this is here? This Moonsign Ascendant Gleam gravity has a wider area? It's here so that this ability counts as being empowered by Ascendant Gleam. So if there are enemies who only are weak to Ascendant Gleam enhanced abilities, it actually works against them. Because if you play these Wild Hunt enemies, right? These Wild Hunt enemies that like you kill them and they don't die. They only take extra damage from abilities enhanced by Ascendant Gleam. So it's not even any lunar reaction. No, it needs to be enhanced by Ascendant Gleam. So for example, Inefa's skills do not work against them. Like they are not better against them. Because Inefa does not have Ascendant Gleam abilities. So they gave Columbina an irrelevant Ascendant Gleam ability. So that she's not relevant. So that she's not confined in a 2 Ascendant Gleam team. But the skill gets the Ascendant Gleam tag. So it works better against these like not Cry Shield enemies. So this is only relevant if you need the not Cry Shield protection, you know? If you are fighting Sigurd, essentially. If you are fighting Sigurd, you need Ascendant Gleam on Columbina, otherwise it doesn't do anything for her. Realistically. Like, better AoE, you don't really need this. You hit everybody anyways. Okay, what do I do now? My plan was to just farm this for the entire day. I guess we can explore the area a bit? What? As you can see, most of this area is still grey for me. I went to the Witch's Lodge first. Yeah, can I do 28 minutes for the Transformer still? Oh, it actually shows time in minutes when it's less than half an hour. Actually, let's go with this team for exploring new areas. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll explore everything in due time. No need to rush, because people rush everything they want and they're like, man, no exploration? I am not in a hurry. Those with the Ratnik? The one with Janusz? Yeah, it was this. To turn each sin against the sinner. Gonna shamelessly raise your hand here. Those are the things we're cleansing, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? Before I actually get like into these quests, I haven't done any rhythm gaming in like weeks. I'm gonna become rusty. We gotta play a bit. Next patch we're getting new songs. What is this? Oh, it's because... Wait, do I need to click each one? New device and new thingies? And intelligent like 2 days. I mean, you gotta like spread the readiness activities as well. Like spread them over time. Like instead of doing all exploration at once and then for the rest of the patch readiness activities, what you do is you still continue doing the readiness activities even if there is new content, and then just like fill the rest of the time with the new content, and this way you get like more enjoyment out of it. Oh wait, will my like key bindings? Oh yeah, my key binding got reset, man. This is not saved in the like on your account. Good thing I remembered. What about these? Yes, the speed is also reset. I think I was at 2.5. You're currently using a new device, it even said to me. It's highly recommended to recalibrate the device. I'm fine. It's the same computer. Just different windows. Okay, this should be fine. Where was I last time? I have no idea. Okay, see you next time. Oh, normally, whenever I open the song, it was always set to, like, Legendary by default, because that's the mode I last played. Now they are all set to normal again. This is your first time activating repertoire. Is it really? Oh, I miss rhythm gaming, man. Let's go! Easy perfect. First time playing on a new device. Let's end on a high note. Let's go back to exploration now. We just perfected one song, let's move on. It's only gonna be downhill from here. Stream full of W's. Okay, where were we? Find an appropriate target to photograph. Hilly Charles. Is this an appropriate target? Hello, boys.
絶縁障壁
I need to save the poor souls. I miss them all. Amusing. Oh wait! The floating thingy just activated this for me. It's like you've got such skill issue, we'll just do the puzzle for you? I have to redo all the songs? No, no, no.
実験材料もこうして出て
I just forgot my settings. The songs are there. No, no, this would be like an absolute tragedy. But yeah, the Canorus ratings, they are here, right? I already have most Monster songs complete, actually. With all the tags. The Sumeru one. I mean, we need to do this again, though. Because I need to do this with the extra difficulty modifiers, right? Because when you clear a song with all the difficulty modifiers, you get these, like, medals here. I don't have them for Pulumnia Omnia. I need to do this again. Most Sumeru songs, actually, still. I only have 2 of them perfected. No, not now, not now. Like I said, today is W's only.
よし
We cleared Dire, I got a perfect song. Now we are chilling. If I try anything more, I'm just gonna disappoint myself. Yeah, I got a 20-second clear. It looks so easy when it works. But there are so many tries where you do the exact same thing and it just doesn't work. Strongest single strike, 25,000 damage. Woo!
んあれって山柄か元気いっぱいだな決めた1枚目の写真は山柄にしよう
That's a weird angle to take the photo from.
2枚目は何がいいかな
They're like kind of tiny, no? These
そうい
finches?
えばさっきリスの彫像を見かけたなニコってリスが好きなのか何枚か撮っておこうぜ
Yeah, unfortunately, Home Digicat doesn't show leaks anymore. They do show bosses, but not future ones. I feel like the best place to go right now is Hakushin, but they don't have like the HP values for the bosses, which is pretty sad. But yeah, hakush.in. Then you can choose Genshin there, because they do all the Hoyo games plus Wuthering Waves as well. And then Stygian Onslaught. Oh yeah, they finally fixed. It was called the Tumult Subduer, because that was like the initial name from like Scapt League translations. But now it's called Stygian Onslaught. And then this. Secret Source Automaton. Battle Harnet Hexa Decatonic Mandragora. And Knuckle Duckle. So this is Flint's shield because Flint is getting a rerun. And this is Skerk shield because Skerk is getting a rerun. And this should be Dvarka shield. But might be He does get greatly reduced Anemores, but also it like recommends Pyro and Electro for some reason. Which I should be decent here. Because ideally you want to you want Pyro hits to to drain his shield. And then you deal more Anemo damage after enough Pyro and Electro damage has been dealt. And what he made? No, but also the bosses, the dire bosses usually have changed mechanics compared to the overworld ones, anyways. It's like the fight might be completely different. There might be like a new annoying mechanic added.
君のペースについていけるか心配してくれてるの？
Pium.
大丈夫だよ。銀月の庭で毎日ずっと散歩してたから。
No, this kind of scuffed. Too much corruption at the back. And these ninjas are so tiny. What is this? Can I catch them? Of course I cannot. It doesn't even say you cannot capture this animal. These are not even animals. Yeah, I will do all of this in due time. Like I've done more Genshin content than all of you here. I've done every single quest, every single story quest, every single anecdote, every single world quest, almost every single achievement. You don't need to worry about my content. It will be done. I'm just taking my time. Because there's no need to rush. Yeah, that wasn't it. Do we need to find like a source of this? Oh yeah, it's over there actually. Boink. Here we go. As one chest now, the guy will open the other chest for me, right?
この子たちも家出したの？
Oh, because there is another thing I need to grab. I need to grab as well. I need to help this guy. Pew! But I gotta recharge the little Mandragora. Or whatever this is. Okay, and there is yet another one. Struggling over there. And now they just unlocked. Oh, and there is like a fragment. And also this boy. Charge! Hello? Why did you stop charging? Brother. Pew! Gotta love eating these guys. Gotta be nice though and recharge them afterwards. Oh shit, this goes like deeper
この
in.
子たちも家出したの？
I still haven't grabbed the chest I just unlocked before. Give me a sec right here. This just solves the puzzles for me. What? Oh, there's a lantern over here. Can we light it? Oh yeah, we can. Exit, what do you mean?
もうお供え物はいらないから。
Was I not able to pick
君
something
にあ
up?
げる。
Oh, it's the seeds. You can only hold 40 seeds of any plant. So the number of seeds I'm holding exceeded the maximum amount, so I can't get any more. You only get this with the seed
この子たちも
dispensary.
家出したの？
Actually, I don't need him for anything. Whoops. That's what I wanted to grab. Oh, this is like inactive. We need to revitalize this first. Here we go, and now we can grab this. No! Go away. Here we go. I love that they go to the light themselves. Oh, but this guy is not like... Can't he absorb this light? I thought he could. Okay, we'll revitalize him ourselves. Should they now go and hack together? Share the warrant? No? You don't want to help your friend though? I guess maybe the friend doesn't want to get helped. Here we go. There are rocks over there? Let's first get this lantern. There's like so much stuff everywhere. But yeah, we've got rocks. Uh-oh. That monster, it stopped chasing us. Phew! That was way too close for comfort. Keep your guard. If you spot anything suspicious, engage at once. Am I suspicious?
防衛モード起動
Okay. Ominous. But yeah, daily crystals. Now mining them will be a bit of a pain. The best we have is a polearm, but at least the ground is sloped. Yes, actually this was fine. If only I had the goat Aino instead of this fraud Columbina, Aino would be able to destroy them easily with her claymore. Columbina cannot damage ores.
Yeah.
So before we're going like this way. Let's get back on track. Oh yeah, because this is where my quest objective is somehow as well. I wasn't even looking at my quest objective. I just ended up here, which is good. There's also the final pillar that we need to unseal or something, or reseal. Come with me. Can I like revitalize this? Yes. Okay, but what now? We got some Magus energies here, but that's probably just like visual. It doesn't look like I can do much with it. I don't see... Unless I can throw her at this, simply. No. Okay, let us continue on our way. The quests will bring us back here anyways. No need to rush. Squirrels! This area looks a lot like Luna 1, not Cry. Got those Luna 1 vibes. Oh, that's actually a good photo this time. Unlike last time, with this chest in the back. Nobody uses these plants yet, so it's highly likely that, you know, a future character will. The pine ambers, so we gotta focus on collecting them even more so than like the Columbina flowers. Oh boy. Lovely.
供え物はいらないから君にあげる。
There is stuff around though as well. What is this? Also flowers? And yeah, like when I pick them up I get pine amber and the pine amber seed, right? And when I get 40 pine amber seeds, I still get the pine ambers, but the game will shout at me telling me you don't have enough space for the seeds. The wizard statue is huge and look at all these coins. Oh, that's when you use these. When we find all the artifacts
や
of Reed Miller. But I still haven't done the quest here. Oh, enemy. Hello.
掃除対象安全距離確認
The geoslimes are a bigger issue than... Actually, we are reacting with them fairly quickly as well.
この子たちも家出したの？
Oh, I wanted to like maybe mark this on the map, but there is this huge marker that like I don't really need to mark this. The map, somebody already marked this on the map. No need for me to do anything extra. So let's get back on track. Do I already have a goat like this? Yes. You can always use more goats. I need to... buy more nets from Wakamurasaki over in Inazuma. Although they cost more. Gold finger.
全障壁
Not those Denratniki.
6308式ユニットひゃ
We got our supplies back. Who are you, bro? Do I know you?
実験材料もこうして出てきたらな
You just came here and took my spoils? And they're like, thank you for helping? I wasn't helping you. This guy is pretty dunky. We might do a Prince mini burst on him. Oh, something happened. These guys want to like do something, but they're getting constantly bothered. Do I need to like gather them all here or what? Oh no, they opened the flower for me. That's what they did. I could have just gotten this with Chaska. Wait, fish! Are there new fish here? That's just Medaka, what? And yeah, these are just old fish. Nothing special. Hello, chickens. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh boy, they became big chickens. I don't see that coming. When the boss summons them, they do not grow big like that. Not like it mattered much.
至る所に宝箱が置いてありますが、これはいつからの流行りなんですか?
Oh, he yaps so much when you pick up a chest. I like his yapping though. There's something shiny right here. Oh, a music disc. Nice. Those can be easy to miss. Hello, bro? Why are you running away? Why are you running? 99
流れて
opponents.
6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始超拡散形態
移して
お静かに死の底へとさ目を閉じて死の底へとふっふっ
満ちて
お静かにこうだやふっはっさふっふっや目を閉じて暗闇は怖いですかやさ
掃除対象
お静かに暗闇は怖いですかこうだとはっふっふっさや夜ですね
Oh, I didn't hit this guy, he was so far away from my mini burst hit him. Okay, that was surprising. What was that to defeat 99 opponents though?
分類して収納しましょう
I'm kinda scratching my head at that. We were supposed to just be doing a peaceful challenge when suddenly the Abyss descended, I guess. But the Abyss descended like immediately. Oh, I got an Iris Moon Seal, nice. My first one. Yeah, they should have like, you know, let us kill like 10 enemies. Make it seem like the enemies are getting stronger and stronger and then the Abyss descends and it kills everybody. I feel like it happened a bit too quickly. No, I didn't open the chest. Oh, such skill issue, man. Okay, I was supposed to open this Mora chest as you go. But I failed. I don't have the key yet. Oh, here we go. And I like using a regular team to explore a new area instead of my exploration team. Because the exploration team is just too fast and too efficient at everything. Here I can, like, you know, experience the joy of climbing a mountain. Chaska just flies up with no effort.
防衛も流れて
Also combat is faster.
安全距離
お静かに目を閉じて暗闇
My exploration team kinda
は怖い
sucks
です
when it
か
comes to battling.
悪くないコレクションですね
Oh, we're not gonna climb up all the way up there. Let's try walking like around the shore, and then I will actually like go back to the quest marker. Okay, what are you guys doing here? Oh boy. Oh, it looks like how am I gonna get them? And then the line just forms, and you don't even need to do anything.
Oh.
Why they not pop up from the chest?
僕はいりませんので
Sometimes things will not pop up from a chest when the chest is like very high up, and they would know that, and they notice that everything would fall down on the ground. But what about there? Was the slope
満ちて
吸引テスト
too
開
like
始
steep, and the items would fall into the water?
済んだわね
Oh boy, what's happening? Did they take my chest away? No, but it's still locked. They should have taken the chest away. That would have been funny. Pew! Pew! Oh, what a shortcut. I don't actually need to climb this mountain. So, that's everything that is here, right? And the guy pops back up again. Oh, wait, oh, does he? Wait, what? Oh no, he only attached to me to give me like the Kuvaki powers to destroy the guys. But we're gonna take the boat. More vehicles in Genshin would be nice. We're gonna get like the new Hoyo game. Veraspura? Or Varespura? Shoot, what's the name? I think it's Varespura. No, it's Varsapura. Varsapura. That game has vehicles. That one is Honkai with cars. The music here is so lovely. Not as lovely as you. What a smooth pickup line, man. I'm blushing over here. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, we gotta be a good boy for Nicole. For mommy Nicole and go take more pictures. Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy we have to photograph. That's our next Stygian boss. For my city Durin to demolish. So you should have an easy time next part, by the way. C1 Skerk, C2 Durin, C1 Inefa. I've got cons on every team I'm gonna be using. You're supposed to not see its like battle hardened face yet. I lost all my saved photos from Genshin. Because they only saved locally.
こっちを向くのを待ってから
It made no noise.
その感じだぞすごい迫力があるな
Paimon, get back! What? Did it eat Paimon?
急に飛びついてくるからびっくりしたぞ頼んだぞ頑張れこれでよし写真はちゃんと保管しておいたからニコのところに戻ろうぜ
Okay, that kinda quickly. That really wasn't a local legend. But I guess it's just part of the quest. After we defeat this version, we should get the real version eventually. Oh, what just happened? Oh, this looks like it could be a crystal spot. Come on, get this as well. Brother. I got your soul now. You didn't mine the crystals well enough for me. Did I tell you to only get like half of them? No. So now your soul is mine forever. Pew. What do we have here? Oh wait, this is like the Nicole cave. What? How did I? How did I end up back here? That was surprising. The quest really took you like around in such a way that you would end up back here. No wasted time walking around. Oh, look at this. Or there's a TP waypoint up there, which probably allows you to like fall down here afterwards.
もう終わったの？さすがね。
Only like, what, 4 days or 5 days or
写真
something?
はどうやって渡せばいいんだ？
一旦あなたたちが持っておいて。2日後くらいには私もそっちに着くから、その時にまた彫刻について話しましょう。
本当か？じゃあ楽しみにしてるぞ。
When I do this later? Oh yeah, discovered Hexatecatonic Mandragora. Nice. Turned out that the first quest I did, which I just picked because I like the mages, was the one that unlocks the boss, which we'll face next Stygian. Lovely. Not as lovely as me though. Nicole! Sub 60 Huta.
ちょうどいい
コロンビナイナ
時に来てくれたわね。
C6 both, right? I mean, Hutao is probably like the second best on-fielder you can play there. Although I'm not sure how it compares to just on-fielding Sucrose. Or just on-fielding Columbina. But when it comes to like different on-fielders, when it comes to on-fielders who are not Columbina Inefa Sucrose, Hutao I think should be the second best after Fleens. What if Arlecchino is better? Hutao has good synergy though. High self buffs. Whatever. Hutao is like top 5 for sure. But yeah, Nicole, man, she's so pretty. Wife?
あなたたちが撮った写真、とっても気に入ったわ。どれも興味深い対象ね。
Also see the
彫
material.
刻道具の用意はもうできているから、一緒に試してみない？
彫刻道具ってここにあるブロックのことか？
そう。彫像はこの石材の中にあるの。余分な部分を取り除くだけでいいわ。理解しやすいよう、彫刻の方法に関する説明も作っておいたから、手本を見せてあげるわ。まずは基本的な造形を大胆に描く。石に書かれている数字は一つの列に残すべき数を表すの。例えばこうやって、それからこう。
おお、だんだんそれっぽくなってきたな。
これでわかったかしら。こうして彫れば基本的な形ができてくるわ。あとはちょっと手を加えてあげれば、ほら。
Rest of the owl.
一瞬瞬きしただけで何がどうなったんだ？
ここは雰囲気だけ見てくれればいいわ。偉大な魔女は簡単に手の内を明かせないのよ。とにかく仕上げは私に任せて。彫刻の方法はもう理解してくれたかしら。あとはお願いね。
じゃあ試してみようぜ。
I know way almost every non-character character has a name that you can fit Iluga sentence. The Iluga is a stretch. I can't get enough of this. Never back down, never give up. I'm Columbinaing it? What is that supposed to mean? Koda, Flins, Lama, see if you can come up with anything for those two. I'm Columbinaing it. Yeah, Hoda. Oh boy, that's a big rock.
なんだよこれ、急に難しすぎないか。
ああ、ごめんなさい。取り違えてしまったわ。これは私が作る分。あなたたちはこっちね。
びっくりした。
Okay, this looks fun. I've also seen people complain about this, which means they are good, right? Number on each block indicates how many blocks in that row must be kept. Use the trim excess skill to target and remove excess blocks, shaping the basic form of the sculpture. Use the preserve shape skill to mark blocks that should be kept. Marked blocks will not be removed. Interact with the square to rotate the model and view the numbers on top.
始まったな。ニコが教えてくれたことは覚えてるか？数字は同じ列に残すべき数を表すんだ。0だったらその列は全部消していいってことだな。上の数字が3だったら全部マークしちゃっていいってことだ。
I can't dash. Why? Because I'm locked in this mode.
準備完了。それじゃ始めましょう。
ずっと考えてるみたいだけど。
Paimon
おいら
easy
だけを
there.
貸そうか？
No. Okay, 0 means the entire row goes. This is a 1, so this one stays. This one also stays because it's only the 1. Here we need to remove one more. Out of these 3 we need to remove 2. These go. Okay. These stay. And the top row is also a 3, right? Yeah. They really say you would kill passive use of the teams? Yes, because you already play Kazuha with the Mavuika team, which is a pretty bad character to play there, but Kazuha gives you the grouping you need to destroy the small chickens. Because there are 2 ways to go about the top boss, right? Either you have lunar damage and you defeat you fight the shield itself, or you can have good AoE and destroy the chickens. The chickens don't take an extra like lunar charge damage or anything. They just have 18% of the boss's HP, and if you have good AoE, you have Kazuha there. You deal with him really quickly. Oh, zeros. And then of course Flynn's deals. Flynn's is good versus the Flynn's boss. Yeah, right. Oh, that's too far. Took you 5 hours with the movie coordination correctly. But yeah, the most important thing, right? Remember to always gather all the chickens around. When you kill all the chickens, the shield will get broken. And then after you break the shield, the boss is weaker. The boss is weakened, so then you want to like unleash a lot of damage in that window. So ideally you want to like start preparing your big burst once the chickens are already like very low. Finish them off with some like Kazuha damage or whatever. And then unleash Mavuika immediately as the boss is weak, and yeah, then you deal the most damage. And don't go for the shield. The shield only dies to lunar damage. Same team will put Citlali in. Citlali is overall like better, but would be tougher to keep them grouped. So I'm not sure. And you guys have to redo the third boss. Try with what you have now, because you should be fine, I feel like, on Fearless. Even without reactions, C1 Mavuika should have enough damage to kill the chickens. This is the tankiest boss we've ever had in Stygian. So the DPS requirement is pretty steep. But shouldn't take you that much time. Like you should still like work. Overall doesn't work because we ungroup the enemies. The enemies are very resistant to interruption. It's almost impossible to get them interrupted. It's even very hard to group them. To group them, you need to like hold Kazuhai immediately as they spawn. Because after they have spawned and after they like start channeling their thingy, they're pretty much immovable. So you need to like Kazuhai as they spawn to grab them together and they will stay there almost no matter what. I don't even think Overload would move them around. But if you don't have Kazuha, you cannot really group them that easily, so you kinda want to keep the Kazuha specifically for that. You could ditch the Shion. Without Shion and you don't have Night Soul. So probably the team you have right now seems kinda scabbed, but might just work. Raw damage. And then Flinch should destroy the middle boss in like 40 seconds or 50 seconds at most. Because I had a 55-second clear or something on Fearless with Aino. I did have C1 in FA, so like... But Columbina is a way bigger deal than C1 in FA. So you should destroy him in like 40 seconds, right? I know to Columbina is a bigger improvement than in FA to C1 in FA. So you definitely get like sub 60 seconds on the middle boss. Like for sure, 100%, unless you like really misplay. If you switch flints there. So you can even take like 120 seconds on top and your time would still be very similar, or maybe slightly better.
余分な石は全部取り払えた？見せて。
Swole Squirrel?
これで完成だ。
Why is this squirrel so jacked?
あれ？魔女の小屋だ。いつの間に？
Is this the power of a mage?
これが魔女の力。若者は不思議そうに目を見開いた。なんて素晴らしい。やっとこの前の話の続きを聞かせてくれる気になったのか。それで魔女と若者はその後どうなるんだ？こうして幸せに暮らしましたとさ。おしまい。え？
What about the process? You left out the entire middle of the story.
仕方ないわね。そんなに聞きたいのなら最初から話してあげる。あなたの願いを私の願いにしよう。若者はそう誓うことで大魔女ニコラ・ココの関心を引くことに成功したわ。二人は徐々に親しくなっていった。しかし招かれざる客が突如として現れ、強引に魔女をさらっていったの。若者が驚いていると、新たな魔女アリナスが現れ、若者と契約を結び、若者も魔法を手に入れた。
The story is moving too quickly.
そして厳しい特訓を経た若者は、今回の出来事の背後に実は別の陰謀があることに気がつく。大魔女ニコラ・ココはなんと宇宙から来た生命体であり、ニャンコ星の国王ニャントラス3世の娘だった。魔女のふりをした彼女たちの本当の目的は、世界中の人々にニャンコ星を信仰させることだったの。
What if this is like lore? Everything Nicole says could be lore. By the way, this is like, yeah, she could count these guys as a mage as part of a secret plot to trick the entire world into worshipping planet Meow. Like, you might think this is a joke, but this could be lore. This could be about us.
偉大なる魔女よ。ずっと私を騙していたの。心が張り裂けそうになり、若者は震える声で言った。もう帰りなさい。ニャンコ星とあなたたちはいずれ戦う運命にあるの。私たちは最初から敵同士だったのよ。魔女は背を向けた。誰にも
その涙を見せないように。しかし若者は勇敢にも魔女の腕をつかみ、決して別れないと誓った。魔女は若者の決意に心を打たれ、反旗を翻す決心をする。ちょうどその時、若者を助けたアリナスは国王の側に立っていた。アリナスはニャントラス3世の次女で、若者を助けたのは姉が裏切るように仕向けて王位継承権を奪い取るため。
The plot twist. You could continue with the long and rambling tale. Many a bizarre plot twist later, even the protagonist is no longer a human being.
こういう感じよ。最終的に猫になった若者と魔女は一丸となって陰謀を打ち砕くの。そして魔女の小屋に戻り、世間から離れて平和な暮らしを送りましたとさ。めでたしめでたし。
いい話だな。愛と戦いの物語だ。
Feels like it started as one story and ended as another.
仕方がないでしょ。どんなものも一度想像されてしまえば、いつかは創造者の手から離れてしまう。私たち天の使いもかつては人類を導く役割を担っていたけど、一部の者たちが別の道を選んだことで同族全員が罰を受けることになったわ。たとえ天理であっても、天理が創造したものを完全に支配することはできない。ましてや私なんて運命は予測できないものなのよ。それでもやはり私が見届けた人たちにはいい結末を迎えてほしい。物語の中のキャラクターたちであってもね。
Thought you were trying to do like puns with every character. Nicole has you one-upped. Fate is always ineffable. That's much better than I can get enough of this.
一通り物語を語ったら燃え尽きてしまったわ。今度また素敵な物語ができたら聞かせてあげる。
I need to install Sherex like later today. Mori up. What happened?
空前絶後の大作の執筆をQ先生に拒否されてしまったわ。こんなに複雑な設定の作品は自分で書いた方がいいと。私がどれだけ粘っても無駄だった。
Can you go overall feel less time after I'm done with the dialogue? You don't wanna watch the loading screen. What? Nicole's yapping is gonna be way longer than the loading screen, but like, sure, I can check it.
私も最初は自分で執筆して発行部数で価値を証明してみせようとしたんだけど、やっぱりダメだったわ。物語が脳内で完成した瞬間、情熱が冷めてしまうの。あなたたちは世界で唯一にゃんこ星の魔女ニコラココについて聞いた人物になるかもしれないわね。偉大なる魔女とその冒険の物語、どうか忘れないで。
Man, she's like level 100 material. Wait, friends. Your times are 84, 87, 87. Pretty easy to remember. Pretty much mid 80s for every one of them. But yeah, like, you might lose some time on the top, going Mavuika over Fleens. But then you should gain back the time in the middle. That's like my idea here, if you want to go for the lowest possible time. I don't really care that much about time, to be honest. Second place in my friends list anyways. Better than Mr. Blizzard Farmer. With his C6 Furina. Barely clearing here. This is like a scare clear, so this is pretty impressive still. Oh, so the meeting point is this statue over here. Oh, so pretty. So I can construct the meeting point, yeah. We don't have enough exploration for level 2. You clear the top at exactly 120 seconds, this would improve your time by 4 seconds because you cleared middle in 55. Yeah, that's kinda what I anticipated. And it should be doable. Just like remember, insta Kazuhai as the chickens spawn. And try to like not mess up your AoE. Because if you need to kill the chickens separately, it's impossible. If you kill them all at the same time, it actually makes the boss a tiny bit easier even than if they were just a punching bag. With however much HP they have. Because this boss is like the tankiest boss we've had. But yeah, there are two things that make it easier. Oh, my language changed. Yeah, 12 million in Fearless, 23 million in Dire. Tankiest boss ever, but when you break the shield, he loses 20% HP, but the chickens have 18% HP. So you essentially deal 18% of his total HP to like take 20 away. So this like cuts the HP by 4%. If you do Lunar, it's even better because the shield is 45, but it takes triple damage from Lunar. So it's even like easier at that point. And also the boss becomes weakened, minus 60 res. After the shield is destroyed. So if you deal damage during this period, it's way squishier. One thing that kinda sucks for Mavuika specifically is that this guy gives you like a ton of energy. But it's only when the shield takes one reaction damage. So like, it doesn't even work in the first place. I wanted to say Mavuika doesn't benefit because she cannot gain energy, but you need to deal lunar damage to the shield to get energy. So yeah. Doesn't actually help. Man, this will be my wallpaper after I unlock this like clean image. Actually, I can already see it now. But wait, it gets improved somehow after you complete the whole thing, right? Like something else will get drawn here. Won't it? I need to take a screenshot when there are no petals on her face. Like now. Okay, I will go take a bathroom break. And we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just let me get some more water. Okay, let's do Genshin right now, actually. Way before 3.4, nothing in common with Yao Yao. Yura. Eulua. Claymore from Mondstadt from below 1.5. Razor. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Nuvilet? No. Raiden? It was Raiden. Raiden was my first thought. But then like the bubble through water, I was like, maybe it's not Raiden? I missed a one-shot, man. Wait, how is my win streak? Wait, did my win streaks? How is my win streak 5, by the way? Have I already... Has it been 5 days? I guess it has been 5 days. Okay, yeah, it makes... It has been 5 days since I upgraded to Windows 11. I thought it was like 2 days. But yeah, time flies actually. That's why it's 5 everywhere. The Shironen. Easy one shot? Nesting dolls. Nesting dolls. Wanderer? Fishing. Hook. Nesting dolls? Fishing? Who do I... Does isolating fishing alone? Who even has a connection to fishing? Kazuha? I think we talked with Kazuha about fishing. I don't think it has anything to do with nesting dolls though. Holly or Amber maybe with the doll? Because they have a doll pet they summon? I've got like Amber or Kole, I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be Klee! So the nesting dolls is just supposed to be... Is it supposed to be like Dodoko, or is it supposed to mean that Klee is like a smaller version of Alice? She's kind of like the doll in the middle, because she's like Alice but smaller. And then fish blasting and an explosion, she's a little angel. Okay, but like, yeah, this was a bit of a stretch, but yeah, fish blasting for sure. Klee is the most fish-related character. Funnily enough. It'll be a while until I get my Shuei one-shot here. About 1.6, use the same weekly boss though, so it's not far above. Robin. Below 2.2. And not Penacony. Importantly. So I cry then. Or Acheron rather. Who was with Acheron in 2.1? Galaji, I think, but he is Penacony for sure. He is Mr. Penacony. And Buthil? But no, it's not physical. Buthil came later. I think Buthil was 2.2 with Robin. Possibly? Aventuring. And his IPC. Yes. If anyone out there ever managed to strike a deal with Svarog, they would earn my heartfelt admiration. Topaz. No! Fronia? Like, it's not Clara. It's a guy. Sampo? It was Sampo, okay. Like, a good train of thought, you know, a foreign merchant. Oh, this is Fushuen. Super easy. Black Moon. Acheron. No, it's Veld. Man, it's always Veld! It's always Veld! It's like a black hole, not a black moon. It's just like a circle, but yeah, a circle is a hole. Perfect streak in all of the thingies, though, for now. Are we cooked? Okay, it is lightning. Is lightning the most common attribute? Maybe it is. So I should be guessing lightning first. But I think this is still the biggest faction, no? Sons of Caledon. It also has like a lot of repeat attributes. So it's easy to like mess this up if you guess a Son of Caledon late and all you have to do is like Sons of Caledon physical and then you're like, shoot. Is it Piper, Caesar or Pulchra? Or is it Lighter or Lucy? Okay, so probably Lightning Stun. Actually, Chingy was here recently, so I will go with Seth. It should be Seth over Chingy. It's Anbi. It has to be Anbi, right? Wait. Does Anbi use the other boss? I mean, she has to. Stun is the only thing I left. Like, stun and support are the two specialties I have left. But the only electric support uses this boss. Rina, right? She uses this boss. So it cannot be Rina. So it has to be Dead End Butcher. And I guess Dead End Butcher is the first boss, so Anbi should be using him. By the way, this Anbi. Don't click the wrong Anbi. Yes. Have you done any quest today? I've done a single quest. The one to start the meeting point with Nicole. And we were sculpting. And she was yapping. And there were like 4 here left. And then more unstarted. But I have cleared Dire. In 20 seconds. On the second chamber. After like 5 hours of attempts. Do I know how to do the sculpting thingy? Of course. I mean, just listen to what they say. In every line, you know, like you see those numbers? It says how many blocks in this line have to be kept. So if it says 0, that means you need to destroy all the blocks. If it says 2, 2 need to be kept. If it says 3, all have to be kept. Then you can rotate the block to see the numbers from a different angle. It's like super simple. You just destroy all the blocks that say 0, then you rotate it and destroy all the blocks that say 0 again, and you are done. That's it. You don't need to do anything more. You don't need to interact with blocks that don't say 0. At least for the first one. Maybe there is like a more complex one later where we actually need to think about 2s and 1s. But 0s and 3s are like, if it's 3, don't destroy any block in this row. If it's 0, destroy every block in this row. 1s and 2s, they will get cleared after you clear out all the 0s. No, if it says 2 or 1, just don't touch them for now. After you rotate the block, just destroy the 0s. Because you can rotate the block by talking to like... There's a Kuchenki or something? Or the squirrel. Like you can rotate the block by talking to something that's next to the blockies. And then just destroy all the 0s. I have not interacted with any non-zeros to clear the first puzzle. Because you rotate and the new 0s will appear and destroy them. Rotate again. Probably new 0s. $117 it is, so you saved 7 seconds. With higher potential to save more than with your previous setup. Good. I'm glad my advice worked out. And without having to grind for like 8 hours, you did it pretty quickly. Oh, this is ready. I'll just place it here. But you gain absolutely nothing. Satisfaction! Pushing your time slower and lower is fun. I like it at least. I don't usually push times just for the sake of having a lower time. But I will... I enjoy the process of getting lower times in Stygian when it actually gives me like the dire reward. Giving the mushrooms? I had 4,000 of them, so I decided why not. And we got a bunch of books, that's good. This is your resinous activity. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, speaking of resinous activities, we need to spend some of my artifact XP. Nah, it was 4,000, not 400. This is pretty bad. This is even worse. This though. Right? This is the piece I got from my dire clear. Swipe to quickly select multiple artifacts. Thanks for letting me know. This is the first time I'm playing this game. I'll go plus 12 immediately. It has to roll well, right? Because it was from the dire. I think it was even from the... Was it from the first or the second one? The first one was like the more important one. The Gene Fall damage one. 5 times bonus? Okay, this is very playable. Yo, that's a decent piece. Like, it's only one crit roll worse than this. I guess the ER kinda may matter. ER is not worthless, because Klee does need to burst now. Before, I mean, she always kinda wanted to burst, but it's important to activate her, like, rotation thingies. So the 2 ER rolls actually kinda do matter. But I mean, this is like one of my best artifacts that I have. But yeah, definitely very playable Sand. We could throw this one out then, the double defense one. Because I've got a strictly better piece. And this is like not even good. Like I could keep a strictly worse piece than this if it was like slightly worse, but no, it's not. Also, 2 flat attack rolls aren't even worthless. This is like almost an attack percent roll. Way better than flat death. So yeah, serviceable. I still can't really make a full set on Klee, especially considering that Durin takes half the pieces already, right? Yeah. Although, the set is so much better than Troop. Maybe it is worth it, even if we play Cope in every slot. I didn't even hit plus 20 this goblet. It's actually a decent goblet if it rolled better. Maybe I should just craft a Pyro goblet. Oh, I had some hats as well. Create hat, create damage EM? I believe, plus 20? What are these noises? I keep hearing something weird, some noise behind my window. Like, as if somebody was hitting the wall outside or something. Sorry, you will keep it down. Okay, thank you. So, 5 crit damage rolls, right? I believe. If maybe one day Klee's best teams will become like reaction teams, and you will actually want this EM? We rolled pretty low though. This is 50 EM in 3 rolls. That's crazy low. That's like 16 3 times. This is the lowest possible roll we could have gotten here on the EM. This is not great. This could have been like 100. Okay, no, it could have been 85. Well, at this point I will just take 20. I'm curious to see if it rolls crit damage or EM again. Curiosity at the price of like some artifact EXP. No, it rolled flat death. Okay, at this point it's not even good for somebody who wants EM. Yeah, this is better. I mean, this is crit rate, this crit damage, and it's like, I don't know. Oh, my filter is for EM, that's why the artifacts are whack. We have the playable sons. Like, I have to switch. With this Wanderer's troop set, how much damage was I doing with this team? Shoot, I forgot. Was it 130k or 160k? That's a big difference, but I don't remember which one it was. Might have been like 150k. And that's like with a terrible set on Klee. This set is so much better. Like, it gives me 43% attack and 20 crit rate. Like, that's a no-brainer, we have to play this. Even if it means some advanced cope on some of the pieces. And probably crit damage hat, right? Because for actual combat, you would switch to Lost Prayers, right? And then it's, yeah, 98 to 176. 20 ER. I need to get another Lost Prayers and give like just a R1 copy to Varessa so that she can run fast. And then Klee will get the R4 copy. Ideally I want to get 2 more Lost Prayers with an R5 copy and an R1 copy. Because I need all the power, right? Like this way that when I have 1 Lost Prayer that's R4, Klee can be more powerful, but also I need to switch pieces around, and then sometimes she has Dodoko Tails, and then I go into the DPS meter thingy. I check my Klee, and suddenly I see like 100k DPS, and I'm like, what is wrong with this team? And Dodoko Tails, that's what was wrong. It looks cute though. It has to be an improvement though. It's so much. It's extra suns, right? An extra main stat. The 43% attack. And you got furniture. And there's an exclamation mark. Statues can be offered to. Okay. I like offering only enough for the level up. And keep the rest. Not gonna give all my fragments to the greedy statue. Wait, did this give me a key? Yes. Shoot, I didn't mark the shrine on the map. It's like somewhere here though. Because I think I was fairly close to it before I went down to Nicole's place again. Also, I can just TP here right now, right? Yeah, I can. But I'm already here, so it's fine. Oh, that's another one. Oh, that's the Mandragora. We could beat it up. There was a bird in the sky. I could see a shadow, but I don't see the bird. The mora from this is so important. If you could like 5 more DPS, you could do it in 90. You have skills in the mess up 3 combos. It happens to the best of us. Okay, I want Pyro and Electro damage against him. So let's go with Pyro and Electro damage. Wait, where is my Klee? Do I not have my Klee team here? I do. Let's test out our new Klee weapon. Or like our new Klee artifact set rather.
断罪
最後の警告だ。これは必要な武力だし。
火力全開
I know, man, this was so bad. They're like,
やいはっへいおお角のカラスが
whoops.
優也
Oh,
思うと
what?
腐食神聖気をつけて
I don't have energy on Klee. And my skill missed. So I didn't even get my burst. Oh, what is happening here? I couldn't destroy them all in time. This is one of the challenges we need to complete now.
姿を
物語は始まったばかりだよ
投降しろ無駄な抵抗を武器を捨てろ
My energy is so cooked, man. And they split up again! This release Venti Shield. How do you gather them otherwise? Overload does not work here.
運命の変わり目任せて
黒き翼よ
動くな法の裁き
弾けろ
Oh, he doesn't drop any mats? I guess the regular Mandragoras aren't enemies you can fight at all. Wait, I was looking for the Shrine of Depths. Clay is so slow, even with the weapon that gives her movement speed. Oh, we can become Kuchenki though. Kuchenki are faster. There are like things over there, but like we're not in a hurry to grab them. I haven't not been here before, so I don't think this is where I want to go because I have seen the shrine before. So it cannot be in a place I haven't been to yet. Oh, there's really multiple shrines, so I don't even need to find the same one. I can find a different one and be fine. Shrine, shrine, shrine. Oh, I know where I was. Okay, wait. I already swapped the weapons with Varesa. And switch my team.
防衛も流れて吸引テスト開始
ほら目を閉じて暗闇は怖いですか悪くないコレクションですね
Okay, we turn into a Kuchenki with Columbina because she's cuter than. Get sucked. Shoot. Suck. Shoot. There's like a bunch of stuff here, but that's not what I'm here for. I was... Like here? No, wait, where was I? I mean, I got this waypoint today. Oh yeah, there is a thingy. I'm not sure if that's the one I was looking for. But it's A1. I have not been here either though. Because this is a waypoint I got when I was farming.
掃除対象安全距離確認6308式ユニット
When I was farming Columbina flowers, and not today.
素材がたくさん
Be free! I've already been to that island, right? Actually, I haven't gotten everything here though. Oh, it's already too late though. I don't have time for you, my boy, sorry. We return! This place too spooky! Bye bye! You have to deal with this yourself, little Kuchenki. I'm just here for the shrine. Why did I not mark the previous shrine on the map, man? I know that I can never remember where I found them. And yet I didn't mark it. But yeah, I mean, this is fine. I will find the other one again. It will get marked by the compass as well.
どうやら僕は長く世間から離れすぎていたようですね。至るところにた。
1 day 4 hours. So tomorrow is the last day for this, right?
箱が置いてありますが、これはいつからの流行りなんですか？
So I need to remember to spend all my resin tomorrow. Every last drop of it. Valiant Chronicles rewards. Oh yeah. And there is a reward for killing all the babies as well. When it falls to the ground, what does it mean? I don't know what this means. At least this should be easy. Also, can you get multiple at once or no? For achievements, you couldn't get multiple at once, but I think here you can get multiple done at once if you do them in one go. Oh, we get a better... Once we get more medals, we get a better frame. I forgot that's a reward for this. Because this is the hardest permanent content we have. These local legends. So it makes sense that they give us a special reward. So yeah, I mean, I don't need to spend the resin today, but tomorrow. Also, it's important that I still have like 2 fragiles left. Because if like it's already the end, I have spent all my resin, Stygian closes in a couple hours, I have to go to sleep. I can use a fragile to reach 120. If I'm like 60 out of 120 for a bonus artifact, I can use one fragile to like not waste the 60 I spent without getting a bonus artifact. Okay, I've done everything else because I did most of my weekly stuff or like daily stuff at the beginning of the stream because I was waiting for Sinbad to post the video of his dire clear, and then he never did. Sus. Check Discord. Oh yeah, now it's here. The 19 seconds, he's almost dead. And now you have to kill the chickens, which are 18% of his HP. Yeah, that was close to being a very good clear. But either way, thank you everybody very much for watching. Oh, I was like looking for a stream to raid, and I thought it said fishing, but it said finishing. That's way less interesting. Let's raid somebody else. I would raid somebody who fishes for sure. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. This will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be streaming some Zenless after the live stream. We'll be able to discuss the stuff there, also do some of the like endgame weekly stuff and the like. And then Genshin will be here again on Saturday, and that's when we will do weekly bosses on Saturday. Because Stygian ends tomorrow, like the Stygian bonus rewards, the ley line. Stygian ley line ends tomorrow. So I'll just like spend the rest of the resin off stream. And on Saturday we'll be doing Lantern Rite plus weekly bosses as well. So yeah. You can also join the Discord server, and then there is like the list of all the... You can see when I stream each game. So yeah, bye bye!